Anyways, let's move on. The big, you guys covered the news yesterday. Big news that some psycho threatened the Fords that if they didn't quit right away, they were going to blow them up.
Yeah, I don't believe that for 1 second. I call bullshit right away on this one. I don't believe that for 1 second, Frank.
You think it was a fake letter that the Ford set up?
You think that they made this up? You think that they would make this up?
Yes, I think that they would make this up. They've lied about everything else. Why is this so far-fetched that they wouldn't lie about this?
Like, I mean, this would just put them out of business. If there's any truth in this, in your theory, in your allegation, this would put them under. I can't believe for a moment that they would do something like this.
Well, the police didn't tell them to call a media, press conference to announce that they were being threatened to leave City Hall or, the place is going to blow up. The police didn't ask them to do that. No. Whether there was a call or not, they saw an opportunity to politicize it and, make it to look like that, oh, wow, we're risking our lives to serve the city of Toronto, which is BS, Frank. You know it as well as I do.
You know what, Carlin, usually, you make some good points, and, you could be right, but I can't believe that they would do that. Tony, do you think that they would, that's low. If there's any truth to Carlin's allegation, right?
Yeah, and just to recap, I guess there was a letter that allegedly the Fords received telling them to get out of City Hall or the place will blow up. Police came in with the bomb squad. The media was notified by the Fords. And Carlin is saying that the Fords wrote the letter themselves.
No, he's alleging.
Alleging, you're right. He's alleging that. I find that hard to believe. But with these two guys, I don't know what's fact. I don't know what's fiction anymore.
Okay, fair enough. But there's no way. Like, I mean, that's a boner move. If they did that, I can't believe they would, because that would sink them.
Yeah, and you know what? And I don't think they were bright enough to think of something like that, to be quite frank. So that's why I find a hard time believing they did it.
You see, I disagree with you. I think they're very bright. I think that they're very bright. They're a very, very slick political machine. Maybe they're not slick in the sense of a polished repertoire of when they speak to the public, but they are a very, very talented political machine.
Well, I will say they had a good campaign when Ford won the mayor a few years ago. I will say that. Phil, did you want to speak up on this?
I just was going to say that Frankie said about a boner, but in politics, I got to tell you, this guy has pulled more boners than anybody I've ever heard in politics. And yet, he still is there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it almost seems like part of the course.
If they did it, not him,
right,
but one of his minions.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we've got the whole thing with Doug Ford and the police chief, Bill Blair. Bill Blair launched a defamation suit against Doug Ford today. I mean, this kind of stuff just seems like it's right in the Ford's wheelhouse.
Slow down. I missed something. Chief Blair, defamation. He's suing them. I'm missing something. What did I just miss?
Yeah, Toronto Police Chief Bill Blair has served Doug Ford with a notice of defamation for comments made earlier in the month that accused the chief of leaking news.
Has he formally sued him?
He's demanding an immediate retraction and an apology. We'll see where it goes from there.
Okay, so he sent him a letter, but he hasn't sued him. He hasn't served him with a writ.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a notice of defamation, so there is not a lawsuit taking place. Right now it's a demand, an official demand, I guess, for the apology and the retraction. We'll have to see what Doug Ford does with it.
Well, he should apologize.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
He should apologize. I mean, the man served, the man did his job. He asked for a renewal. He was turned down. I think that's enough that's pretty embarrassing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not renewing a man's contract, you got to honor whatever contract that you made with him. Then you're not going to renew it, right?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So like I mentioned, I just want to make sure that this guy wasn't going to turn on us. Let's be frank. There's a guy who stole my thing. I'm going to sue him right now. He's selling hot dogs and it says, "Let's be frank." I'm going to sue the son of a bitch. I'm going to pull over.
Let's be frank.
Let's be frank. He's selling hot dogs. He says, "Let's be frank." What a son of a bitch.
You've got to patent that right now.
If Well, I registered it. We own it, so I don't know. I'm going to go stop this hot dog guy right now. I'm chasing him and his buggy.
Do it right now, Frank.
I could go for a hot dog.
So, guys, I'm telling you right now, Carlin's very bright and very intuitive, but on this one, I can't believe you're even close to the mark. I don't believe that the Fords would jeopardize because.
Well, listen, Frank. They already blamed, the vandalism on another area on the political opponents. This is right in their wheelhouse. This is what the Fords do. It's what they've always done. It's just one more gong in the Gong Show.
Okay, fair enough. But Carlin, you know that if somebody does something like this, and the Metro Police is probably one of the best police forces in the world. Their conviction rate is pretty good. Their solving cases is very good. They are a serious police force. I just can't see them playing that. That's Russian roulette, Tony. Don't you think?
I think so, especially if it's proven true.
Well,
Absolutely.
If they get caught with this is a criminal offense.
Big time.
They're charged.
Big time.
They'll get arrested. Pardon me?
Absolutely, it would be a criminal offense.
Yeah, I really can't see. Listen to me. If it's true that they got threatened, shame on whoever did it. Shame on them.
Sure.
Shame on them. And if it's not true, shame on the Fords. But I believe that the Fords did not do this, and I believe it's just some moron out there, and it's bizarre. I mean, I have never seen in the mayor's office. I saw one bizarre thing a long time ago with Mel Lastman. One instance of something you would not expect from the mayor's office when they did the parade and he was sitting in the car with a leather jacket. That was bizarre. You don't find that bizarre, Tony?
Yes, I don't remember that incident, but it does sound bizarre from what you're saying.
Rob Ford makes me pine for the quiet dignity of Mel Lastman. That's how bad things have gotten.